All right, guys, just jumping in here at the beginning. And if you're new here, if you like the scasser project we're doing with the Pontiac power plant and like other Tri-5 content, remember to subscribe and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of everything we're doing and get into this video and see if we have any luck with this old girl yet. But anyway, let's get on with it. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. So left off trying to get the engine freed up. So I figured out the distributor's frozen up. So the engine may be okay. So I've been working on soaking the base of the distributor to get it freed up. So it's frozen in there pretty good. So I'll get on that here in just a second. Thought I'd show you guys getting some stuff dialed in the garage. I did some trading and picked up a new box. So I'm pretty stoked. Shouldn't have to get another one for the rest of my life. So I just got this all dialed in on the inside. So I just rigged up this little light. So that way I can see while I'm working. Pretty hyped on it, so we'll jump over and see if I can get some vice grips on the base of this distributor since it's already broke anyway, and just see if I can get this thing to work back and forth. It's been soaking for a couple days. If I can't get it, probably gonna let it soak a little longer because I don't want to push it, and then we'll go from there. All right, we got these things locked on there, so let's see if I can have any luck with this thing. Well, had a little bit of movement with it a second ago, so. Nope, I think it'll work better going the other way here. She's stubborn. What is up? All right, back in the garage, working on the 55, and I finally got that distributor out, which you saw just previous to this. That thing was frozen there pretty darn good, so got it out. Basically, for about 4 or 5 days straight, I came out and just soaked it in PB Blaster and just let it sit and come out here and put some vice grips on the bottom and pushed on it and spun right loose, worked back and forth, I don't know, 3-4 times and popped right out. So it's still locked up, unfortunately. So I might get a little further into this thing real quick and try to get the water pump and all that assembly, at least the front portion of it, pulled off. And then I'll need to get a balancer puller to get that off. So we'll see how far I get on that. Jeez. Wow. Ooh, that one's froze in there, boys. Goodness. Well, guess we'll continue to soak that thing, and I'll bring a balancer from the shop and address that later on. All right, guys, we just got the engine off the cradle. Got it sat down on a tire for now, and we're gonna run and go get the engine stand from my parents' house so we can get this thing up on the stand so we can spin it around and try to get this thing all freed up. So we'll go get that knocked out, bring it back, and get this thing up on the stand. So we'll show you guys getting that up there, and hopefully we can you know, spin this thing around and see what we got when we take the oil pan off. Stand, which is nice. So here in just a second, probably get this guy all flipped around, get her turned upside down, so that way we can get the pan off this thing and see what the heck's going on, and hopefully soak the pistons and such from the bottom side. So that way we're getting stuff coming from the bottom to help free up those rings, if the rings are what stuck. So we should know more when we tear into this thing. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing flipped over so I can get this pan off and the tray and the pickup and all that stuff, so we can start soaking the bottom end of these pistons. Got it off. So far it looks pretty clean. So we'll go ahead and get the pickup off and the windage tray here, so we can get and soak all these pistons from the bottom side, and hopefully we can break this sucker loose. All right, let's take a look down in this thing. I'm trying to film and do this. I'm not noticing anything weird right off the rip. I mean, definitely has some surface rust down in here just from moisture getting to it. But overall, it looks, you know, pretty decent. So, no broken skirts, I don't see. Well, guess we'll get this thing soaking so we can see if we can break it free. All right, guys, got that thing sprayed down. Gonna let it soak. Gonna put some automatic transmission fluid down in there, as well as some Marvel Mystery Oil. And it seems like always good combos that work for me on getting the engine freed up. I use it on my flathead and let it soak and I just spray it. And being that I didn't do anything with that engine for like 2 years, it basically just sat and soaked, and that thing popped right loose and didn't tear any rings up or anything. Really didn't even, wasn't something I had to crank on. I literally put like a little ratchet on it and just spun right over. So I actually salvaged that engine, so that thing should run when I get to it. But anyway, that's what I'm doing with this one. So we're going to let it soak over the next couple days, and hopefully we can break this thing free. But I'll go ahead and probably get this video out of everything we've done up until this point. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully if we get this thing broken free and get it ready for the machine shop, that'll be in one of the next up and coming videos. But that'll be it for now. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And we'll see you in the next one.